On the set of axes below, graph y equals 2 times the absolute value of x plus 3. Include the interval. X is greater than or equal to negative 7 and less than or equal to 1. Okay, so what we can do for this is set up a table of values, and since the interval is x is greater than or equal to negative 7 but less than or equal to 1, we can go from negative 7 all the way up to 1. So that's going to be negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, and 1. Let me just make sure. Okay, now that's going to be 2 times the absolute value of negative 7 plus 3. That's going to be 2 times the absolute value of negative 4. The absolute value of negative 4 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So when x is negative 7, y is 8. So that's going to be 1 point on my graph. Negative 7, 8. Then you've got 2 times the absolute value of negative 6 plus 3. That's going to be 2 times the absolute value of negative 3. Absolute value of negative 3 is 3. And that's going to be 3 times 2, that's 6. In case you're wondering what absolute value is, think of it this way. It's saying, what's the distance from 0 of negative 3? How far is negative 3 from 0? That's just 3. So absolute value is the distance away from 0 of something. Okay, now look, this might take a while. So one thing we can do is use our handy dandy graphing calculator. So let me go ahead and pull that up. Okay, so I've got my calculator right over here. So let me go back to our table of values. What I'm going to do is, I got no room over here. Okay, I'll try leaving it there. What I'm going to do is press y equals. I'm going to type in 2 times the absolute value. You go to math, then you go to number. You could press 1, that's the absolute value, brackets there. So 2 times the absolute value of x plus 3, close my parentheses, and then I can press graph. That's what the graph should look like. If I want the table of values, I can press second graph and I get a table of values. Now I'm interested in the values that go from x is negative 7 all the way up to 1. So I'm going to scroll up. So look, when x is negative 7, y is 8. That's what we had before. When x is negative 6, y is 6. And now we can just put the rest in here. So when it's negative 5, y is 4. So it goes 4, 2, 0, 2, 2, 0, 2. Negative 1, that's going to be 4. 0, we get 6. And 1, we get 8. So these are my table of values. You could always pull them up from the graphing calculator. Okay, now it's time to graph. So let's go ahead and do that. So we've got negative 7, 8. So that's going to be negative, this is my origin. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, and then go up to 8. That's right up here. Then we've got negative 8. sorry, negative 6, 6. That's going to be here. And we've got negative 5, 4. That's going to be here. Then we've got negative 4, 2. That's here. Then we've got negative 3, 0. That's here. Negative 2, 2. That's here. And then we've got negative 1, 4. Boom. And then we've got 0, 6. And we've got 2, 10. Whoops, sorry, not 2, 10. 1, 8. And now we could connect this. And that is our graph. Okay, I hope that helps. If you got any questions about it, leave me a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you and take care.